Hey yo, the chickens came home to roost, and Candace Owens got her nigga wake up call. Let's go. What's cracking, y'all? Once again, it's your host, most requested, coming back with another banger, y'all. Welcome back to Talk That Talk. Listen, y'all, we got a good one tonight, man. Candace Owens got her nigga wake up call. As they fired her from the Daily Wire, and it's not looking very good. Not looking very good for her, for now. But she'll be all right. She'll be all right. She got a little bit of money. So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to smash up the like, share this video, and when you ring the notification bell, select all so you can get updates every time I release new video content. I really appreciate newcomers and you guys for supporting me, supporting this channel. Don't forget, man, to share this video, share with your friends, share with family. I need more subscribers. I need to reach that milestone of 500 subscribers. I need you guys' help. And don't forget to pull up to the comment section, hit the like button. Like that, my videos can get into the algorithm with YouTube. So let's get into it. Listen, everybody knows, or most of you guys know, who is Candace Owens and how, why she's, how she claimed to fame. She's always been this type of person that discouraging comments about black people and things of that nature just to please the other side, which is the far right. Of course, the Daily Wire is a far right channel in YouTube, social media. So of course they're gonna have somebody, to that caliber expressing differences about black people, to the point where they agree with her because they cannot say whatever she's saying about black people, because otherwise they're gonna call them racist. And they use her, or they used her to to push that narrative, and she did that for a long period of time. So I think that she was with the Daily Wire for about 3 years, something like that. And what happened was, lately she's been expressing herself about the war and the conflict in the Middle East with Hamas and Israel. So she said some comments and stuff like that, and and some people in the Daily Wire, especially one guy in particular, Ben Shapiro, which is another guy that is like, you can tell that he's a white supremacist. He has said many crazy stuff about black people and stuff like that, to the point that he says that he feels like that black people are inferior. So right there and there, that's racist. So yeah, so they used to work together, and now, since Ben Shapiro he's a Jew, and he has family to live in Israel and whatnot, or friends or whatever, or just the people, he's their heritage, and he doesn't agree with what Hamas did, and nobody agreed with what Hamas did in October 7th, man. You know what I'm saying? Last year, when he launched that terrorist attack to innocent people. Nobody should be killing innocent people like that, to that magnitude. And that's what the guy did. For whatever reason he had his own political views, his own way of thinking, and that's what he did. And it should be condemned. You know what I'm saying? It should be condemned, because the act of terrorism like that, act of violence towards innocent people, is uncalled for and it's unforgiving. So, but at the same token, I don't think that Candace Owens was defending Hamas, for that matter. I think she was more on the side of everybody stop, fighting, everybody stop the killing, because I think they killed like 11,000 Israelis, and right now, I think if I'm not mistaken, the news outlet saying that it's been since October 7th, it's been like 30,000 Palestinians being killed, innocent women and children. So they don't want to let up. Israel doesn't want to let up because they say they want to get to Hamas and this, that, and the third. And I think that's what Candace Owens is alluding to. Like we need to stop the killing. We need to stop all of that. And Ben Shapiro took it. I don't know. I think they took it to another level. Like she was defending Hamas. So what's funny about this, which is not funny, but in the context of what's going on, this woman, Candace Owens, nobody's coming for her rescue. Now, she's a black woman, but nobody's coming for her rescue. Especially, I don't think black media is coming to her rescue.
Deal with it, nigga.
Because she was always saying crazy, insane things and conspiracy theories about, every time a police officer brutalized a black person or killed a black kid or a woman, she was spinning around and have conspiracy theory why this happened and why did this happen. Like Trayvon Martin, like she was saying some crazy stuff, man. And but now, it's like she was talking about the small hats, and they wasn't falling for it. So they weren't having it, and they told her, to shut the fuck up, or else. And she didn't want to because she believed on freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So it's freedom of speech, but at the same time, everything don't have to be said. And that's the conflict that she had in the Daily Wire. So she was on the bind, and now I guess she kind of miscalculated her exit strategy. She thought, she got some followers. She got a, I don't know, I think she got a couple of million followers. So but it's different when you have a platform and that of that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that if she goes to YouTube, she will not have the same impact, but it's a little bit different because now you have people coming after you to try to shut you down, to try to cancel you because the things that you said.
Deal with it, nigga.
Or things that you didn't say. You know what I'm saying? And for example, this is a article by CNN. It says Ben Shapiro Daily Wire severs ties with Candace Owens after her embrace of anti-Semitic rhetoric. What is anti-Semitic rhetoric? Because I don't think she was saying any anti-Semitic rhetoric. And listen, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not a fan or supporter of Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? This is like, who you going to support? Because both of them motherfuckers are evil. You know what I mean? Both of them motherfuckers are evil. Candace Owens is an evil fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my word. And Ben Shapiro is a white supremacist all the way to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga talking about that black people are inferior to white people and things of that nature. So both of them motherfuckers are, the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it seems like they're in a circular firing squad. They shooting at each other. They killing each other. Everybody ducking down. So it's crazy. You know what I mean? So CNN said they put this article out there, but notice that they didn't even say allegedly or alleged she was embracing anti-Semitic. They stamped that shit like, yeah, this lady was talking crazy about the Jews. So but CNN never embraced, or CNN never made an article of Candace Owens when she was doing all these racist comment against black people. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Against black and brown people. She never, you know what I mean? And so it's crazy to me. And then now to see that this is I'm not saying a conspiracy, but everybody is piling onto her. And these are big publications. CNN is a big publication, and this is another publication, the Rolling Stones. They said Candace Owens is out of the Daily Wire after months of railing against Jewish people. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Like there is no word of supposedly or alleged. Nah, they just said, you know, she was railing against Jewish people for months. So you see what they're doing. They in other words, they're gonna cancel her, or at least they're gonna try. You know what I'm saying? At least they're gonna try. So this is, like I said, this is what is the best of both evils. There's no best. This is crazy, you know. But all these people, conservative outlet media, that they will support, you know, Candace Owens every time she will say some crazy stuff about black people, about George Floyd, about the vaccine, about Trevor Martin, all of that. You know, anybody who the police who beat up or killed or whatever, Candace Owens was, you know, front and center to change the narrative. And all these conservative outlet media, they will put her on the screen so she can talk. And none of them now is going to her rescue. So she's getting a little dose, or a big dose, of what it is to be living, you know, in a racist society, you know, per se. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you're going to encounter racism every time, but sometimes you're going to encounter racism in some part of in your life living in the United States. And that's not to say, oh, it doesn't exist. Of course it exists. If you haven't experienced it, that's another thing. But just because you haven't experienced it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So Candace Owens was going with that narrative, you know, like so many other I would say coons like her, they'll be saying that, oh, racism doesn't exist. Just because it never happened to you or members of your family or somebody that you know, or you just choose to ignore it, doesn't mean that doesn't exist. There's plenty of people that experience, you know, with this type of shit. And now, like I said, the chickens has come home to roost. And now, you know, Candace Owens is getting cooked, but you know, by all these people, and they trying to cancel her. And this is what it is. But you know, I'm sure that the Daily Wire probably have a few motherfuckers lined up to take her place, you know, in the coon line. You know what I mean? To spill all this bullshit about black people and things of that sort. So I'm not saying that somebody's gonna fulfill her shoes, because you know, it's gonna take some time. But I'm sure that, you know, somebody's ready to say, yeah, boss, I'm ready to, you know, to cook these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to you know, to bash these niggas and, you know, head up, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. I hope she lands on her feet. I'm sure she will. Other than that, I really don't got nothing else to say about Candace. You know, she always gonna be a coon, you know, to me. So good luck to her, and that's all I have to say. Until then, don't forget to talk that talk. I'm out.